there was a report on the radio that it was starting to rain, washing off people's skin. I looked at the window and realized that the first drops had already started to hit the glass. As the rain began to fall, I sat in the kitchen with a cup of black coffee. The radio, muttering quietly on the windowsill, gave a strange warning. Attention. Attention. Precipitation of unknown origin is expected in the coming hours. Contact with the rain could be deadly. Stay indoors, we repeat, do not go outside. To the window. It was the usual fall grayness outside, nothing to portend disaster. But then I heard the first drops. It's on the asphalt as if they were trying to chew through it. Minya gingerly ran out of the house opposite, hurriedly holding a bag over her head. A dog climbed up the steps to help control it and stared solemnity at the window. The drops were leaving stains on the asphalt, as if they were eating away at its surface. A woman ran out of the house opposite, hish, in a bag over her head. She hadn't gone a few meters before the rain soaked her clothes, and she screamed. Her skin began to bubble. I froze, unable to tear my gaze away. She fell to her knees, trying to hide under the visor, but the rain seemed to find her there as well. In a minute, all that was left of the woman was the remnants of her clothes, and something pinkish washed into the storm drain. I crawled away from the window, feeling cold sweat running down my back. The phone rang, and I grabbed the receiver, almost dropping it from shivering. It was my neighbor in the stairwell, Mrs. Watson. "Did you see that?" she wheezed. What do we do?" Just stay in the house," I muttered. "Don't go out. No one has to go out." She cried into the phone. My son. He was outside. In the call cut off. The radio started talking again. Now the announcer's voice was full of panic. "Precipitation has spread throughout the city. We urge everyone to stay inside. Close windows and doors. Do not open for anyone." I turned off the radio, but suddenly the silence was even more oppressive. I went to the door to check the lock when I heard a quiet knock. Someone was standing outside the door. Open up," came a voice. A woman's voice, quiet but insistent. Please, open up. I need help." I held still, trying to suppress my growing fear. I'm sorry, but I can't open the door. It's dangerous." The voice got louder, almost growling. "Can't you see how badly I feel? Open up, or I'll come in on my own." The knocking turned to loud thumps. The door began to shake in the jam. I stepped back, grabbing a knife from the table. The door didn't hold. There was a loud crack, and a woman came crashing into the apartment. But it wasn't just any woman. Her skin had been completely dissolved by the rain, exposing muscle and sinew. Out of her mouth, where the whitish remnants of teeth were still visible, came the words, "You'll be in the rain too." I screamed, lunging back, but she was already coming toward me. Her fingers, or what was left of them, were reaching for my face. I stabbed, but the blade only slid across something sticky, leaving me defenseless. At the last moment, I grabbed a heavy pot off the stove and brought it down on the creature's head. It collapsed with a hoarse shriek. Before I could catch my breath, I heard new footsteps on the stairs, and voices. Lots of voices. "Open up. We saw you. You can't hide. They're all coming in the rain." Now they were knocking on my door.